Round 2 of the 2025 National Para Football Championships here at the home of the Matildas, and it is a New South Wales derby with those in sky blue representing New South Wales, and in the red corner, Northern New South Wales, who have of course already played in this tournament once. A tough loss for them to Victoria. Now a chance for them to bounce back against their very, very near neighbours. There's plenty playing for New South Wales this year who played for Northern last. How does this one go? With New South Wales looking for a 15th straight title. They last lost in 2008. And of course, we have the COVID years of 2020 and 21 in between. New South Wales have dominated this competition. Will it continue here in Melbourne? Let's go to the teams for this one, and we'll start with New South Wales, who we haven't seen yet in this tournament. Number 1 is Riley Lincoln in So we go to the teams. Number 1, Riley Lincoln is in goal. Number 6, Cody Sneesby. Number 7, the captain, Augustine Murphy. Number 8, Brett Fairhill. 10, Goki Saito. 11, Thomas Scotty. And 12, Leah Spain. For Northern New South Wales, from the starting 7 against Victoria, there are 2 changes. Trey Hunter and Dylan Malloy both drop out. In come Brianna Camiso and Kai Ruben, meaning that in goal number 16 remains Carly Salmon, 6 Brianna Camiso, number 9 is Sean McCann, 10 the captain Georgia Bykoff, 11 Kai Ruben, 12 Lainey Harrison, and number 15 is Ray Anderson.
Number 2, Daniel Penright, and number 3, Jude Steer.
So we're underway in this one. Northern New South Wales kicking us off. New South Wales looking for a 15th straight title. Can they start that quest with a win here? Bykoff going on, shooting. Lincoln, they're able to control. Murphy, Scotty towards Goki Saito, back towards Thomas Scotty, heavy first touch. Getting a foot in there, Ray Anderson. There are a couple of Northern New South Wales players who have changed numbers if you were watching game 1. In the squad at least. Bykoff. Looking to work against Brett Fairhall. Bykoff back. Goes across the face of goal for McCann. Down the line ball for Kai Ruben of Barnsley United. His first appearance in his first championships. Scotty having a look from range. Salmon able to make the save. Thomas Scotty, a man with obvious talent. Now Pararu as well, as Goki Saito will take the corner. It's way through the back post. Both of the number 12s will give chase. It bounced off the corner flag and looks like it might have stayed in at first. Gone behind for a goal kick. Harrison trying to get away from Spain. She did okay initially. A lateral ball was cut out, but she's done well to keep hold for Northern New South Wales. Bike off, opening the game up. Saito there in the road. Pulse works forward for Sneesby. Battling well there, Ray Anderson, who will help get it away for Northern New South Wales, who've acquitted themselves well against the reigning champs. Bike off. Looking from a long way out and finding the back of the net. Kai Ruben. Audacious and brilliant from Kai Ruben, who sets Northern New South Wales on their merry way. How about that? First of the championships for his member federation. And all at Barnsley United will be celebrating that. Goal of the tournament so far. Scotty forward towards Saito, who fired it across. Sneesby on the stretch. Couldn't get around it. Wow. How about that? We're just catching our breath up here at the home of the Matildas. The DJ loves it too, with the music still playing. Spain rolls in short. Murphy might have been tripped. No foul. Breaks for Saito on the half volley. Bubbles wide. And said DJ is finally clocked off. Not sure if we're paying him overtime. To be fair, it is a goal that is probably fitting of any pump-up music you might like. Scotty. Murphy, the star for Australia at the most recent A0 Oceania Cup. It's absolutely brilliant. Grabbed a couple of really important goals for his country. And he's on the ball here. Trying to work her way through. Blocked by Anderson, who's been supreme to start. Ruben, the goal scorer. Camiso back to Ruben, who is being watched very closely by Saito, who he then beats, and he smashes into Murphy. Kai Ruben running into a brick wall. Back up, which is a good sign. Augustin Murphy is certainly a player who leaves it all out there. See plenty of instances of that in a goal-scoring sense. Also not scared to throw his weight around. Just checking on Kai Ruben's well-being here. Both referee and physio. There were a few up top here calling for a card. None given. And so we go on. Referee in a much better and far more qualified position than I am to make the call, so we'll always leave it up to the referees. Fair haul. Bykov initially holding him in the corner. He got a foot in there to get it towards Saito. Here's Murphy inside the box, 1-1. You just can't keep him out of the game in more ways than one, Augustin Murphy. And Australia's green and golden boy in Indonesia, back on home soil in his home country, but still among the goals.
New South Wales goal scored by the skipper, number 7, Augustine Murphy. The score is now more than 1. New South Wales 1.
Good work from Brett Fairhall. Was in a bit of a tough spot there, made it work. And all roads ended with Augustine Murphy, who tucked it very smartly in the corner. Another test of Northern New South Wales resolve here. Different to the one against Victoria, but still as important. Saito. Scotty. Forward towards Leah Spain. One of a few female players that will be hoping to press their Paramatildas cases here in the New South Wales team. Tamsin Colley, who has been capped, and Taylor Doyle, who hasn't, are both on the bench for New South Wales today. Murphy again. Saito having a sighter and unable to divert it on goal. It was Cody Sneesby. Behind for goal kick it went. Just under 11 gone here at the home. The Matildas more ways than one. This is what cerebral palsy football is all about. McCann surrenders possession. Fairhall back to halfway for Scotty. Murphy will size his options up and decide that a shot was best. Not a shot he could keep on target. A lot of glittering talent out there. You look at the players who've been capped internationally. You look at the Northern New South Wales team. Salmon's out there, Anderson, Lainey Harrison, Georgia Bykov. 4 of your 7 there. You look at the New South Wales side of things, which we might do in a moment, with Fairhall winning it back. Murphy trying to roll one forward, cut out, broke for Fairhall. Ruben should be able to bring it away. It's passed back towards Camiso, and then had to defend after a heavy touch. Did well to help turn that one behind for a corner, but just to finish the point, Goki Saito and Thomas Scotty, the most recent Pararoos debutantes. Brett Fairhall, a long-time Pararoo. Augustine Murphy was brilliant in that tournament. we've just seen a short while ago in Indonesia. And there's even more in the squads beyond that as well. Saito, left-footed, stands it up, back post, Salmon got a hand in. Might break for Brett Fairhall, who outside of the foot first time, forces a save out of Carly Salmon, who helps get it behind for a corner. Another short corner. Saito will get it back on the overlap and trying to send it in. Again, Carly Salmon able to deal with it in the most efficient and effective manner. This has been the case for the large majority of shots she's had a chance with. There have been a few that she had no chance in which to save, and that's saying nothing about her obvious goalkeeping skill. There's been some wonderful, unstoppable shots that have been sent her way. But the ones that she has been able to save, bar the one that went underneath her in the Victoria game, she's played very well so far. Harrison towards Bykov. Sent sprawling by Fairhall. And the challenge, an illegal one, so a free kick just forward of halfway for Northern New South Wales. Bykov left-footed. Murphy couldn't really cut it out. He's able to do enough and then more. On he goes, up and over halfway. It's rolled across towards Sneesby, who will get there. Left for Murphy, who lashes home. He created that all himself. From a bit of a sticky situation in his own penalty area, he went on and on and on. In the aftermath, there is potential concern here for Ray Anderson, who looks to be okay, which is a good sign. And as is often the case, Gustin Murphy is grabbing the headlines. Bit of a sniff for Northern. This performance so far not befitting of a team that has just lost by 23 goals to 0. They don't look disheartened by that result either, which is a wonderful sign. Harrison gets by Spain. Lateral ball. Saito able to win that back, but not for long. Ruben. Spins Saito. Tried to roll that one on. Murphy wants that one to go out of play. It didn't. Harrison went to close it down, and in the process has helped win Northern New South Wales a ball in. Bykov towards the middle, and Riley Lincoln will watch that one go. Man who has now represented 2 member federations in as many years, but isn't from either of them, originally at least. Played for Northern New South Wales last year, now New South Wales this year, but hails from Devonport in Tasmania. It's part of a Pararoos camp. In fact, 2 of them early this year, 1 in July, 1 in September. Still yet to be capped though. Scotty picks out Saito, tight to the right-hand touch line. Murphy on a hat-trick. to try and turn provider there for Thomas Scotty. Behind for a goal kick. Scotty, a man from Cogra, won the CP Sara Male Para Footballer of the Year in 2023. The player that year that won the Female Footballer of the Year was Ray Anderson, who is out there for Northern New South Wales. Scotty lifts it in, wanted Saito, McCann there to chest down, and it did go behind, just here for a New South Wales corner. Man from Forestville over this, holds his left arm aloft, left-footed, sends it in, great ball in, header won by Murphy. Kept out somehow. Carly Salmon now having to deal with the after effects of that. Was some effort to keep it out. The Para Matildas #1 is back up, which is a great sign. Between the posts for the large majority of Para Matilda's recent campaign over in England at the Intercontinental Cup. Loughborough University, save for when her national teammate this year, Georgia Bykoff, went in. Goalkeepers Union linking up there then in that sense. Here's Bykoff. Up towards Harrison. To one touch it back towards Anderson. Fairhall stepped in. Rolls it on towards Sneesby. Salmon was on her way out. And McCann got there ahead of both her and Cody Sneesby. Seeing how to play for a ball in. Murphy inside the box, looking for a third. What a stop! Carly Salmon with maybe her best of the tournament. And there's quite a catalogue now. Wonderful save to keep it at 2-1. Saito's set piece, left-footed, low and into the side netting. That's one he want back. Murphy back, Riley Lincoln. Caught out of touch by the Kai Rubin goal earlier on. Has had a whole heap to do otherwise. Spain, telegraphed by Anderson initially. Somehow Leah Spain, a bit of tenacity, kept hold of the ball. Scotty from Murphy. Right-footed from range, deflected on the way. And away from goal enough by McCann. Off the head, I didn't know where that one was going. I dare say he didn't either. The Saito corner, it's right-footed, too tall for Murphy, not so for Spain, who chested down. Harrison hooked clear. Scotty over towards the New South Wales right. Saito waiting there. Trying to drift by Ruben. It's over towards Fairhall, who ran into Bykov. Camiso couldn't take it clear. Good block from Harrison to deny Murphy. Spain, another block from Harrison. Spain keeps it in. Murphy inside the D. Harley Salmon able to make the save and then cover up before anyone in sky blue could follow in. Harrison gives it away. Fairhall. Bykov block. A couple of World Cup winners look to work down the right-hand side. The intention was clear. Execution not what was required. Scotty. Saito. No one in black and white there to disrupt that, despite the fact that Murphy was sent away from where he was to receive that. That one's curled. Saved by Carly Salmon. Ruben trying to move down the left. Holds it central. Harrison back towards sender, and Saito got a foot in. Here's Camiso. Harrison getting there ahead of Spain. Well, the New South Wales have done well to keep it for as long as they have. They soon lost it. Here's Sneesby inside the box. Pulls it back for Fairhall, who initially left it behind. Got a shot that was blocked off, but hemmed in at the moment, Northern. Big spell in this game, particularly with only 4.5 minutes to go. If they can get to the break at 2-1 at worst, they'd absolutely take that, as Scotty sends that one over the top and away. 2-1 at worst would be a fair result for them. Take into the second half, which in and of itself looks like an important bit of play. Heads might drop a little bit more, but then again, heads could have dropped after a 23-0 defeat, and they haven't done. They were only 1 goal down at half-time against New South Wales last year, Northern New South Wales, and lost 12-0, so hopefully we don't see a repeat of that from their point of view. Murphy's ball forward. Ending up going behind. It was a 12th-minute goal from Gustin Murphy. And it was 11 goals in the second half that ended up breaking that game well and truly open. Another 5 went to Murphy. 3 to Daniel Campbell, who is not playing here, given that he's injured. Not too far away from full recovery, so I'm told, but too soon for here. Will McGrath and Ben Sutton also scored goals that day. McCann playing that one forwards. It's a touch of former young Pararoo, Sean McCann, played for the under-19 team in 2015 in the tournament in England. Murphy shot blocked. Down the right there. Augustine Murphy. Ball in to come here for Northern New South Wales. Ruben. Bike off. In a bit of space and allowed to drive. Was helped on towards Anderson. Northern New South Wales bench had sensed that there was no call there. They've got one of the leading coaches in the CP football game, in Mackenzie Davis. It's a crucial part of their coaching staff as that one's helped on. Pull back, Sneesby scores. Scotty's ball was a perfect one for the situation. Put it on a platter for Cody Sneesby, formerly of Northern New South Wales, and now has a goal against them in these championships. 3-1, and a hammer blow before the break.
New South Wales goal. The score is now Northern 1, New South Wales 3.
Can Northern answer back? Ruben, we've seen what he's capable of already. Back for Bykoff. Want to be cut out by Murphy. Spain. Closely watched by Harrison. It's back towards Murphy, who protected it from Anderson. Time winding down in this first half. Scotty, they wouldn't want to concede another here, Northern New South Wales. Scotty and Saito combining. And again, Saito fizzing one across. And putting up the stop sign, Carly Salmon, as she had to do, given how long was left. Half time here at the home of the Matildas to start round 2, the 2025 National Para-Football Championships. And what a moment for Kai Ruben, who broke the deadlock with a belter to open the scoring. There were 3 goals to follow from a New South Wales point of view. The first 2 of which from Augustine Murphy, and the third right before the break for Cody Sneesby. Ray Anderson back to her feet, which is a good sign. She, like the rest of her team, will leave the field of play. Half time from the home of the Matildas. It is Northern New South Wales 1, New South Wales 3. give my legs a bit of a, even though the wind's very far, give them a bit of a run. Or a stance. Doing the normal thing all day, kind of doing that. The filming is being done by an AI camera, which I'm trying to spot, and I have managed to find it. Yeah, so that was again, most of the issues with the camera at the start of the morning, so yeah. So it's all the with an AI camera, which it was also for the emergence camp here. I've had a listen and they had the conference day that I actually was talking about the inclusion of AI and the systems that they're using, and this is the first time that I've got to see it. So it's pretty cool, but sometimes you get technology and stuff. Yeah. I'm trying to get the wire and car to come on like the young lad who's stood first goal and I rode into on, so I basically sorted all that I have on him. He's got so much time, but with an app you can play it's a lot easier. It's so much more available. I'm given the horse that I know the player as well, it's like, you know, this player, this is the ball. So I didn't play, so I played, when I grew up in England I used to play a little bit, and then I moved over here, just got a program in Mount Market, locally, and I did a couple of games with the squad, but I just fell into this, I didn't know the passes, so I didn't want to get too far exposed, and with all that things I'm getting commentated, I'm doing, more travel more games than I would if I were ever to play, so I have got a lot actually, like, when I was to the league, not so much mental, but it's like, I sort of have like a base with myself, and then I take in a lot of the conversations, so I love all the rules, so, like, Dennis and Eddie, and Abel, like Rob, and Rodo, and all those guys, and people, Tyler's Lee, different like Warren, and this like Warren, and all that. Mate, I'll reserve the seat for you for the rest of the week if you like. You're more than happy to stay there if you want. I will not be here Friday, so I'm here Thursday. I'm here tomorrow, Thursday, but Friday I'm on a flight, so I won't be able to watch it either. But I'll assume I'll get off the plane. The first thing I'm checking is the scores. I'm going to take a direct unit. I hope so. They asked me who I would recommend, so hopefully I'm sure they will. I reckon you'll be right. Well, you didn't hear it from me, alright? Do a couple of hard solos as well. Get it. Bit of juice as well when you do it. I don't know who I'm doing it, but it's a bit of a shame that I can't. Like, if everything was pushed back a day, we started on Monday and finished on Wednesday, I'd have been perfect. There you go. Off to Bali with my family, which would be nice. Yeah. I was trying to check if I could extend my visa, but unfortunately I can't, so. Well, I don't usually because I did on the long haul flight, I get some like jet lag. Usually with a flight like Indonesia, I wouldn't have a massive problem, but I got jet lag on the way over, which 4 hours time I'm a disgrace to the nation. It seems like there's always my kids and things like that. And then, because I was waking up at 5 and everything, I never recovered, and I'm still had yet. So I'm going to go back out there again, so. Home for me, about an hour from here. An hour's drive. I'll put my foot on the hour now. Yeah, so we're on the one. most of the tournament. Without Taylor, I think he's got to pull the boots back on to try and make a run and try and play for them, play for Australia or Victoria or whatever. I just think now, like,
Double substitution for New South Wales heads into the start of the second half. They're coming off. Number 6, Kevin Slingsby, and number 12, Will Spain, being replaced by number 5, Townsend Cody, and number 2, Gabriel Perrin.
welcome back to live coverage of the 2025 National Para Football Championships. A couple of changes at the break for New South Wales. Tamsin Colley is on. The half of that will change, by the way. Daniel Perrinick is on 2. Cody Sneesby, one of the 2 players withdrawn. The other, Leah Spain. New South Wales look to start the second half at the end of the first. Played around here for Scotty. Saito forwards. What's cut out? Here's Ruben. Just to work it down there. And sides. Saito and Bykov battling. Play for a ball in. For New South Wales. Crossfield ball. Towards Saito. Well played, Kai Ruben. And still he goes. Harrison up ahead of him if he wants. He'll try and get the ball there, but thinking that the ball wasn't going her way, Harrison stopped the run. Bit of an unfortunate turn of events. Behind for a New South Wales goal kick. Holding short, bike off. Chested down by Murphy at the edge of his own penalty area. Here's Saito. Lays it off here for Scotty. Ball inside the area, Peronic battling with Camiso, did well. Ruben. Fine, Ray Anderson who gives it away. Chance for Saito first time. Another good stop from Salmon. McCann sliding in there. Saito won the ball. Ruben trying to give the slip to his opposite number 11 in Scotty. And 40 goes into vacant space. Colley making a run forward down the left. Wasn't used. Maybe short to have been Scotty fouling Kai Ruben. An easy one for any referee worth their salt to give. Scotty to the ball first and plays it back to Murphy, who's got 2 in this first half in this game. Got them both in the first half. Going in Fairhall, and strongly so. Haven't had a card in this championships yet, and Georgia Bykoff might have been asking that question. Saito, Fairhall, over for Murphy, and Saito! Brilliant play, and he's buzzing about it. The newest Pararoo has a goal back playing in Sky Blue. 4-1 as Northern New South Wales to ring the changes. Trey Hunter will be coming on here for Kai Ruben. Dylan Malloy is coming on too, and it is Sean McCann who he will take the place of. Bike off. Looks left for Trey Hunter, who started with the armband in this tournament. In the first game, has not got it for this one. Even though he's come on, as Hunter wins it back, tries to give it over towards Laney Harrison on the right-hand side for Northern New South Wales. Got by 1 and not a second. Murphy came in to win it back. Lost it, won it back again. Scotty. Saito. Scotty for Murphy on the overlap. Scotty again with another look from range. Radar not all the way in. The Victorian team getting themselves warm ahead of a huge game coming up against Western Australia later on today. 55 kickoff. Camiso towards Laney Harrison, who kept it in. Works her way down the right touch line and rolls it in boards. Chance from distance, and Trey Hunter couldn't make the most of that. Does look a lively type, Trey Hunter. Did get the first goal of Northern New South Wales campaign last year when the championships were held in Canberra. Came in a 5-1 loss to Victoria. He opened the scoring in that game with a strike in the 5th minute. Kai Rubin opened the scoring in this game, and it looks as though it's going in a similar direction for Northern New South Wales, despite some of their good play so far. Saito, left-footed. That might be all the way in. It is! What a strike! And not too dissimilar to Kai Rubin's in the first half.
New South Wales goal scored by number 10, Goki Saito. The score is now Northern 1, New South Wales 5.
Goki Saito with another great strike for his state. (5-1) now for New South Wales, who are opening up a little bit of a gap. Scott's look low. Well dealt with by Carly Salmon again. Scotty again down the left. Dealt with by Brianna Camiso. Player who was called up to Paramatilda's training camp right on the eve of a World Cup campaign in the November of last year. Wasn't selected in the squad that won in Spain. There's another look for Saito. And even from distance, he's lethal.
New South Wales goal scored by number 10, Goki Saito. The score is now Northern 1, New South Wales 6.
Goki Saito is a man that you cannot give space. Even from rather innocuous positions, he still makes things happen. And there's a reason why Kai Lammett and company gave him a look in Indonesia. this is part of the reason why. And born in Japan, was born in Yamata, moved over to Australia at the age of 2. Very, very capable footballer, and we saw it in a glimpse in his only appearance with Australia at the Asia Oceania Cup last month. Came on against Iran and threw his body around, as did Thomas Scotti, who won the header there. Anderson towards Camiso, who will play it back in that direction. With Malloy, who lost it to Scotti. And still he goes, Thomas Scotti. Up with him is Perenick. Bykov back. Trying to help sort it out was Malloy. It was well played by Scotti, who gets it back here from Murphy. First time ball across the face. And Perenick unable to get himself sorted to finish there. Another good block there from a Northern New South Wales point of view, this time from Trey Hunter to deny Gustin Murphy. Changes here on the way for New South Wales. Jude Steer and Kyle Eskridge are to come on here. Ray bumping over Tamsin Coley, all fair. So has to be careful not to lose it. She did. Well blocked from Camiso again to deny Fairhall. Saito chesting down. Stride for stride with Dylan Malloy, who won it off him. Going over Bykov. Back up. As we approach the midway point of this second half. Coley getting there. That one not going out of play. Camiso ensuring that wasn't going behind for a corner. It's out of play for a throw. The changes then. So Goki Saito will come off here for New South Wales. Jude Steer on for him. Another one who presented Northern New South Wales last year. The changes have to wait with the ball back in play quickly, but that will happen eventually. It's pulled back towards Fairhall from Murphy. On behind for a goal kick, and now the changes. Brett Fairhall coming off as well. Good day at the office from Goki Saito. Harrison down the right-hand side for Northern New South Wales. Coley took it away as a couple of Paramatildas were going at it there. Coley losing it to Harrison. One will go behind for a goal kick. Hat-trick for Koki Saito in this one. So, pair for Murphy. And also for Cody Sneesby. Forward ball, Paranic. Couldn't keep hold of it, but neither could New South Wales in the end with shot in from Eskridge. Goes Hunter, rolls left, trying to find Anderson, and couldn't quite. Here go New South Wales. Eskridge trying to get on it. Could be sent long by Hunter. Murphy, Scotty. Murphy again. Colley trying to get it towards the back post and too much on it for Paranic, who appreciated the idea. It's the final 10 here at the home of the Matildas. Game 3 of day 1. Scotty on for Eskridge. Tried to get through and couldn't quite. There were a number of Northern players back there to help close him off. We'll go all the way back to Riley Lincoln. South Wales more than happy enough to work it round. Switch from Eskridge towards Colley. Back for Scotty. Both these teams in action tomorrow. South Wales playing Western Australia, New South Wales. In fact, New South Wales are not in action tomorrow, pardon me. They get the day off tomorrow and are back in action twice on Thursday. Back there by Steer, who was frustrated with his output. Change in goal for New South Wales.
Coming off is number 1, Riley Lincoln, being replaced by number 4, Taylor Doyle.
Taylor Doyle is on here for New South Wales. Has a very good sporting resume beyond football, is a Paralympic silver medalist in the T38 category in long jump back in Rio in 2016. Was named in the very first Paramatildas training camp in 2022. Just before wasn't selected in the final squad that finished second in that tournament. Australian national team are very well stocked in goal. Caitlin Smith playing a lot there. Carly Salmon too. So it's a hard position to find your way into if you're not one of those two, but Taylor Doyle will give herself every chance. Murphy rolls it square. Back for Steer, who got his feet sorted, well blocked. Northern New South Wales will get it clear, and Georgia Bykoff has got a lot of room in which to move. It is slowly closed off by Eskeridge. He did well to get back. Bykoff still down and feeling the effects of all this. Steer went on and forced a good stop out of Salmon. Bykoff is still down in the back plate. In a little bit of pain, but not enough to require treatment. Corner here for New South Wales, which is sent in by Scotty. Too long for all involved in there. Harrison fouled by Colley. So taking the free kick, looking to trap it, Trey Hunter. He lifts it on towards Lainey Harrison, who won't be able to keep that one in. Scritch giving it away. A couple of Northern New South Wales players running into one another. Anderson stayed down after the fact. Straight up then Dylan Malloy. Both back up now. As Murphy almost got there. Hunter got it away from him. Then sends it forward. Anderson's got to try and get after this. Gave everything she had and get back up again. Good, she's working hard here. Murphy, left-footed, blocked on the way through. Steer helps it on. They've made it work. Murphy's got a hat-trick. Wasn't the most aesthetically pleasing goal, but there's a lesson in making whatever you have work. Steer helps it on towards the byline. Cutback was brilliant, and the finish was a rather easy one for Augustine Murphy. And number 7 brings about New South Wales 7th of the afternoon. And it is an ever-growing scoreline that Northern New South Wales will not be a fan of, and the scoreline they probably don't deserve. Trying from kickoff, Trey Hunter, and that's not a bad idea. Taylor Doyle making her first save of the afternoon. Ball just going over towards the corner now. Corner here, in towards the back post. Not a bad delivery at all. It was closest to Anderson, who wasn't quite in the spot to nod home from there, but some ball in. Into the final minutes of the hour here in Melbourne. Eskridge. 1-2 between he and Perenick. Colley on the turn. Blocked by Lainey Harrison. Kizzo was about to clear. Before the space was closed down, it will be a ball in here for the New South Wales. As the full-time whistle. And from behind, New South Wales get it done. A couple of hat-tricks in the game, one for Goki Sato and another for Augustine Murphy, with a Cody Sneesby goal thrown in there too. It all came after a wonderful opener from Kai Rubin, but the joy on the scoreboard didn't last. Good performance from a fair few out there, but in the New South Wales derby, it is those in sky blue who have done the job. Full time here at the home of the Matildas, it is finished. Northern New South Wales 1, New South Wales 7.